Hey, what's going on, guys? Ian from MaddenSchool.com, and today I'm going over a really simple play that gets a guy open for about 20 to 25 yards against any zone coverage in Madden 20. Now, this isn't some sort of game-breaking, amazing play that you can run over and over and your opponent can't stop. This is just a play that we recommend using right when you pick up the game, when you need 20 to 25 yards, like a 3rd and 16 situation. This is a great go-to play. So, it's in the Packers and Titans playbooks only. The formation is I-form slot, and the play is PA switch curl. And the only thing we're doing on this play is putting that B or circle receiver on a streak route, and that's all you need to do. Then you can cancel the play action if you'd like, or you can put your tight end on a whatever route you want to put him on. It's completely up to you. And then every time we're looking to hit that X or square receiver. Now here we are going up against cover 3. But I'll quickly go over to a cover 2 as well just to show that to you. And now I'll go over to cover 4. I-form slot, PA switch curl, and we are in the Packers playbook right now, but it can also be found in the Titans playbook. Now we'll do a Tampa 2. Set up exactly the same way, B or circle receiver on a streak route. That's all you need to do. Now in this one, most times the cornerback is going to follow the B or circle receiver. That time he didn't, but when that happens, you're just going to lead pass up, and it's going to get right over that cornerback's head. You can see here that cornerback followed our B or circle receiver, which is what we want. Then we squeeze it in there. It's a little bit tighter because that cornerback's a superstar over there, but 99% of cornerbacks won't be able to make that play. You can see it's pretty consistent, 20-25 yards. Remember, like I said, this isn't some amazing superstar play. This is a play when you're in 3rd and 16, you just picked up the game, you don't really know what to call. This will do the trick just fine. Call it once or twice a game. If your opponent knows it's coming, he can just sit on it with his user. But it's good if he doesn't really know what's coming, especially if you start getting your tight end and running back in the mix, kind of make him worry about other stuff. See there, the cornerback's sitting on it. We can lob it over his head unless that cornerback's elite. Most times the cornerback will follow our B or circle receiver. That time it didn't really work because for some reason our fullback decided to stand and block. We need one receiver to go over there to the left. So that can be, you can put your running back over there on a swing route, that'll work the same. But you need somebody to take the light blue zone over there all the way to the sideline so our X receiver can get open. If we don't have someone going to the left, that light blue zone will kind of shift more towards the middle of the field and be right with our X receiver there. So that's how it should look against cover 2. Usually it's a little bit more consistent than that. Sometimes practice mode is just funny. So should you cover 3 earlier than cover 2 there? Now we'll go into cover 4. It's going to work pretty much the same as against a cover 3. Now, one thing to be aware of is, let me just go ahead and throw the ball away a couple times here because our guy's in the X factor zone. I don't want to show it to you while Aaron Rodgers can't be picked off, so I'll throw it away a couple times. But one thing to point out, as I was saying, is against man-to-man coverage, it's not going to work all that well unless you have a really good receiver. That cornerback's going to kind of jam him. The throw's a lot tighter, but it still can work if you have an elite receiver. You can see on cover 4, especially if our B receiver can get out of there faster, that really opens up the X receiver underneath. That's your square receiver on PlayStation 4. And as you're seeing this, you can kind of tell if your opponent has a really good user and he knows it's coming, he can kind of sit on that. But if he doesn't know it's coming and you have some decoy routes, he won't be able to sit on that extra square receiver when we throw it. So hope you guys enjoyed this free tip. Until the next time, take care.